This is in the slicer, so that's 2 halves of one box. To this little sexy. This is the half of the box printed. We're looking at the inside, and this is the 4 baffle, back side of the baffle. I have to peel it off, which I'm confident it'll work, but it's tough getting this PTEG off, but we'll give it a crack. Oh yeah! Look at that. Sexy motherfucker! Oh yeah, it's got some weight to it. Let's take that photo. See what it sounds like by itself. It sounds a bit like ABS. It's still a little bit hollow. Even these walls are 4mm. It's like 1.8 of solid and 1.8 full of solid, and then there's like a tiny little slither of honeycomb still. But it wouldn't take much more to do this in 100%, I guess. But these braces should meet up, get all glued together. Keep the resonance down a bit, but just for listening, this is a one side high mid mini array with a 2-inch cone area per driver, and these are tweeter holes. I've been listening to 2 tweeters. It's quite interesting how you can lower the PhD and you go against the old standard of, well, you can't have 2 tweeters because you're going to get interference, but if you don't really make out much of the music over 14-16K, you're not really getting a lot of comb filtering. If they're this close together, about 1.5 meters away from you, it's basically the same driver. And I have been moving my head and experimenting, but it's just a thing. I'm liking how it sounds. But there we go, that's half of it. Now I'm going to print the back half. So yeah. Here's one more lesson learned. These little supports. You can't just take it for granted that they're going to stick and stay there. I'm just handling this piece, and then this bit broke off. But as you can see, it's not exactly.
Little did he know that this was just the beginning of a terrible nightmare that manifests itself later in this video.
Kit Kats, and not solid plastic. It's hard to explain. Yeah, when you first start default printing things, it's set to like 15%. This is meant to be thick wall with the tiniest bit of sparse infill. It's all technical mumbo jumbo. Just suffice to say, the next prototype will need big circular kind of standoffs in here, maybe some like coffered bracing in there. Can't just rely on the software. So yeah, designing is one thing, then learning what the medium can and cannot do is the other thing, the other big thing. Anyway, I'm just pulling the drivers out of this one. As you can see, there's another tweeter left to go in here. I have to destroy this first prototype. I mean, it's pretty sad, but it has to be done. That's 2 more of here to go in here, and on the other side here is space for the 2 tweeters. Neaten the wiring. The back half of this is still printing right now, but I figured if I tape these in, I can just have a quick look, a quick listen, open baffle. Yeah, what a prototype, guys. I thought I was going to have to get out a knife or, you know, a hacksaw blade, but it turns out one hand undo the super glue. So that's my prototype with super glue. I have to find a better glue for final prototypes. But yeah, so this is instantly garbage. So that's part of the fun if you're into prototyping, is just throwing away crap. This is the hyper temporary yet almost too sexy for words. It might break certain brains, but for me it's all about the discovery, and that's a good tape job, I'd say. So back of the enclosure is still printing. I can just lay this down, have a listen. Nice and close.